Hello everyone, welcome back for another episode of RandomNES. Today's game is Godzilla, Monster of Monsters. Made in 1998 by Toho, licensed by Nintendo. I loved this game as a kid, and it is awful. Like, it is real bad. But I loved this game as a kid, and I'm not entirely sure why, other than the fact that Godzilla is cool as hell. I used to watch all the old Godzilla movies as a kid too. It was like I was big into like Godzilla movies and monster movies and stuff. But man, I loved this game as a kid, and it is super bad. But we're gonna play it. Kind of probably get a reminder of just how clunky it actually is when I play. But come on, it's Godzilla, man. In 2XXX AD. Really, kind of hedging your bets there. The Earth receives a declaration of war. The war is not against fast-scrolling text. That declaration of war is from Planet X, of course. I'll explain a little bit how the game works once we get going. There'll be plenty of time. With the entire solar system as the battlefield. We have Ghidorah flying through space there. All the enemies in here, or all the major enemies at least, are all from old monster movies, Godzilla monster movies, and I think some of them are actually totally unrelated to Godzilla. I think some of them haven't been in Godzilla movies, but bloody combat between space monsters and our guardians, Godzilla and Mothra. Yes, you can play as Godzilla or Mothra. I feel like this actually had a two-player mode. Like you could trade, or maybe I just thought it did, because you could like trade off basically. You could trade turns. It's got this weird like, well, you'll see in a minute. It's got this very strange level selection thing that feels like you have a lot of choice, but there's really not a whole lot. The Earth. So we go from planet to planet, and we have to defeat the monsters on each planet. I think we just have to reach the end goal. I'm not sure we actually have to fight the monsters. So we have this hex grid here that we can pick and choose what we want to do. I'm actually going to do a level as Mothra to start, because I will probably never play as Mothra again for the rest of this episode. But so in every turn, you can choose who to play as. If I can get myself back up there. There we go. So we'll pick Mothra and we'll head here. I think she can move quite a ways. I actually didn't want to move all the way there, but and then we'll move into the side-scrolling section. So as Mothra, we can fly around. We can fire these I-beams, and when we press start, which is actually the special ability button, select is the pause. We drop like these little wing bits. I'm not quite sure what they're entirely supposed to be. So one of the reasons that this game is actually not so good is the knockback. Whenever you get hit, and it's especially bad as Mothra, you get knocked back into the ground, and you have basically very, very little invulnerability time. And one vulnerability time you do have is not displayed at all. But you often will find this happening over and over and over again, just getting knocked to the ground. Yeah, over and over and over. And we can't actually fly past those rocks without blowing them up. But yeah, so playing as Mothra is actually very, very tedious. So yeah, every level has a few screens. I think there's at least 2 screens in every level. Which is too bad, because Mothra is actually kind of fun to actually play as, just in terms of abilities. I also can't go any higher than this. This is as high as we can fly. Now I should be able to find some, there we go, I was going to say find some health pickups here, otherwise I'm going to die. I don't remember what happens if you die. I think you might only have 1 life. And if you lose both monsters, you lose, but I could be wrong on that. I don't really recall at this point. Nope, almost there. There we go. Oh, no, I guess there's 3 levels here. And this level looked like it had volcanoes and such in it, which is a little concerning, because volcanoes would be tough to pass. I don't know why there are spaceships firing on us also. I thought they were all supposed to be friendly, but does not seem to be the case. Now the power meter is how much of the special ability we can use, and that recharges over time. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the volcanoes. And there's firebirds. Well, I don't remember these guys at all. As Godzilla, you actually have a punch and a kick with the A and B button. You actually, you jump, kind of using like fighting game controls. You use up to jump. I don't think you can duck as Godzilla, but I'm not 100% on that. Come on. There we go. Alright. So we're gonna have to fight Godzilla here, because he moved into our way. Now, he is very difficult to fight as Mothra because you cannot get above him. And he'll do this and just trap you in a corner. We're actually not losing any life, though, which is weird. Hopefully I can get out of this corner, though. Or we might be here for a while. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I'm not taking any damage. You know, I actually do seem to recall there might have been a glitch where Mothra is actually invulnerable to these monsters. There is a time limit though, so we didn't actually kill Godzilla there. So let's go back and let's take Godzilla and we'll start moving along. Godzilla can only move 2 spaces, unfortunately, but he's much, much better to play. The downside is that you have to kick down these walls. However, when he gets hit, not all projectiles make him move back, and the ones that do, and the objects that do make him move back, you don't have that whole like falling down animation. So he's a lot more fun to play than Mothra for sure. You can only ever attack to the right. You can move backwards, forwards, and his special actually drains his whole bar, but does like his big fire breath. Course. There's blue fire breath. I'm actually using the turbo controls here to save my thumbs just because otherwise I'd just be mashing over and over and over again here. And there's no like cooldown or anything. Can't really attack faster by using turbo. Or I should say there is a slight cooldown, so. Alright, so that's gonna move. That's Megara, I believe. Big old robot. Now we can actually kind of get above him. Yeah, it's weird. We're not taking like any damage as Mothra at all. Like we're totally... Oh no, there we go. So we actually took damage from the beam. Maybe we just don't take damage from touching him. However, we can't do a lot of damage to him either. He's actually doing quite a number on me. I can't quite get above him to drop my wing pieces on him. I'm gonna try though, see if I can just trap him in the corner. No, he's actually doing a lot of damage to me now. Oh my. There we go, alright, we survived. So there's a couple of different tiles. This swirly tile has like a mini boss on it. I'm not sure what the green tile is. The green tile is maybe a different scenario. Yeah, we'll fight the enemy. We'll fight Megara. You always have to go through those 2 checkboxes for that too. And I think we have to go through a level first as well. Which is actually going to be a little difficult. My health is actually very, very low and scary here. But there's some health pickups. There we go. So now we're back to full. You also see that Godzilla has significantly less health and power than Mothra has. Alright, I gotta kick down this thing here. Punch is high attack and kick is low attack. The music in this is very low tech, but it's actually pretty good. Oh wow, this is like this weird plant area. I actually totally forgot about this. Can we kick those tanks? Oh, we can. So you saw the knockback there with Godzilla. It's not nearly as bad. I'm not quite sure. Can we just walk by this? How do I get by this? I'm actually gonna die here, I think. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. Bye, Godzilla. That's not a game over, but I think we're stuck with Mothra now, which is a terrible fate. Doing very, very little damage to Megara here. But I think I got him stuck in a loop. Oh, no, he actually was just charging up his power. We might, if we finish the level, we might get a chance to use Godzilla again, but I'm not 100% on that. See our score just rapidly going up here. I don't think we're going to kill him on this round. I think we have enough time. There's just kind of a hidden time limit to it all. What I can do, though, is... No, I don't want to fight the enemy. Oh, unable to advance contacting the enemy. Okay. Well, never mind then. I was going to try to just go around and see if I could finish the level. That's right, your health doesn't regenerate between levels either. These weird, like, really tiny UFOs. It's weird, because I feel like Mothra is like... Oh my god, we're getting stuck under this volcano here. I feel like Mothra's like carpet bomb wing thing. I'm actually gonna die. That's gonna be a game over. I'll try to play a little more with Godzilla here. In fact, you know what? I think I have a password. I can go to and show off one of the later levels. So I think that if I remember correctly, there's a password system. Yeah, let's go to Jupiter. I probably had to pause on the sound there, just move my window. Password game. So we're gonna move my window here a second, so. There we go. Alright, let's put it, this password is enormous too, I actually just looked it up here. Oh, there are no, oh, that's actually good, so there are no conflicting letters. I like when they do that. What's weird is that the passwords are not all the same length either. This one in particular is a super, super long password. There's also a level up system in the game, so I don't know if this is actually going to start me at a higher level or if I'm just going to be kind of in trouble here. As soon as I start, I guess we'll find out. I hope I'm typing this in right, because this password is enormous. 37E, and that's the end of the password. Password error, oh no! X0KQWPT 6THNQJ5. Oh, okay. I put in a. It's supposed to be 59, not 56. There we go. This should be it right now. I'm just gonna move my window so sound will cut out for a second. Alright, so now we're on Jupiter. These plant stages kind of scare me though. Let's take Godzilla and see what we can do. I just have to be careful for those spiny plants. Yeah, we do start at level 1 though, so that's a little scary, which means we don't have any additional health or anything. We'll have to be a little careful here. Yeah, I don't know how do you get past this? Okay, you can nuke it with your breath. Good. Maybe we can actually kill it. Yeah, you can kill them. Okay, so I can get through this stage. You know, I still kind of like this game. I don't know why. There's just something satisfying about just like running through and punching and kicking things with Godzilla. The knockback thing is probably the worst feature of the game. I mean, it's probably not that bad aside from that, but the knockback really hurts it quite a bit. It's funny too, because I feel like Godzilla's model, even though it's only like 2 colors, it's actually pretty detailed for the NES. We got a couple of new enemies here. There's like a sludge monster back there too. And again, I'm gonna stick to Godzilla. Let's try to show off one of these. Then press button A. Oh, I don't know what I hit start instead. Oh, that's the password. Alright, unable to advance first. So we get a different level here. This will go through space, and then we'll have to fight this, it's like mushroom monster. I'm not even sure what it is. Quite a bit of NES slowdown going on here. Let's kick those tanks. I hope those tanks aren't on our side, because if so, they're kind of dead here. I feel like even though Godzilla has less health, he's a little hardier. Seems to be able to take a little more damage. I don't know what these things are. Certainly can't jump over them though. I always thought it was funny too. He has like no jump animation. He just kind of, the model just kind of floats up, or the sprite rather. There we go. Yeah, so now we're on this like weird, whatever this rocky substance is, but there's like this big like brain mushroom monster here. There we go, get the breath off there and do a lot of damage to it. Also, the power-ups always moving forward is a little scary because it's hard to actually pick them up when you really need them. We can punch projectiles though, which kind of helps quite a bit. This thing's got a lot of health. I don't know if we do more damage at higher levels either, so I'm not sure if being a low level is harmful there. Oh, we got him. Nice. I'll move on. There's like those cityscape levels too. Can't move any further. Alright, let's kick some tanks. Oh, I am level 2 now. I just noticed that. I didn't realize I actually leveled up there. Yeah, so now I have more life and power. Which is weird. I did a very quick test run just before to make sure the game runs and everything. And I hit level 2, but like my power didn't go up. Only my life did. I wonder what that's all about. No, it's just fire breath through these. So I'm not sure what having a bigger power bar means. I think it just means your fire breath goes for longer, essentially, as Godzilla. The game is very generous with health power-ups. So I guess as long as if you're careful and kind of play a little methodically, which is a weird concept for Godzilla, but I also don't know if the kick or the punch does more damage. My assumption is they do the same amount, but sometimes I feel like the kick might actually be doing more damage, just that you can't really hit higher enemies with it. Let's just use our breath. We have it available here. I don't think you can cancel the breath once you start it too, so once you gotta make sure that you want to actually use that power. Alright, so we're gonna have to fight Megara here. I bet we can take him out as Godzilla. He's got a lot of health, actually. Yeah, look how much damage we do to him, though. Compared to when we were doing mob. He's actually doing a lot of damage to me, though. I think the kick does do more damage. Let's just keep kicking him in the head. Now, let's do a breath. Might be able to do a lot of damage. Oh, almost got him. Might be able to get him. So close. Oh, got him, nice. And we actually hit level 3, too. Alright, so we can move now. We're gonna have to fight Godzilla here. We don't really have a choice. I forget you always have to go through the levels too if they don't, if they're not the aggressor. The tops of the mountains always have health power-ups, or you almost usually have health power-ups. I know the only way I ever beat this game as a kid was there was a Game Genie code for unlimited energy or unlimited power, so you could just like Godzilla breath through the whole stage. I do distinctly remember that. I'm pretty sure that's the only way I ever beat the game. Especially because like, the game is actually really long. I think there's like 9 planets or something like that. And when you see like how long it takes to go through one planet, it's actually a really long NES game. There's not that much variety in these levels either, especially when, I wouldn't say the enemies are trivial, but each individual enemy is not particularly threatening. See him kind of, I mean, that's kind of the joy of Godzilla, I guess, is just kind of stomping over everything, but it does feel a little weird. Alright, Gizar, let's do this. I'm a higher level than you for sure now. The only question is, if I'm gonna be able to get close to him, yeah, I guess I can. He's gonna trap me in the corner, though, I think. Yeah, he always ends up doing this. Doesn't seem like it does any damage, though. Yeah, you kick that squid. See if I can breath him. There we go. Got him. Nice. And we're level 4. I kind of want to get to the end of one of these levels. Yeah, we'll fight whatever this is. Hedorah. I don't know what Hedorah is. Or I don't really recall what movie it was from. I had it open here for a second. And you can use your breath even when it's not full. There we go. We got full health, so we should fight him now. That's right. We've got this broken cityscape too. It's actually kind of a neat background. I get these crazy lasers though. Oh, we can duck. Oh man, I totally forgot about that. And you can tailspin when you duck, and you can slide along the ground and keep moving too. It kind of glitches out as sprite though, which is pretty funny. Oh man, these things are doing actually a ton of damage to me. I didn't even realize that. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, that just killed me. Oh no. Wow, that did like a ton of damage. That was crazy. Well, we would have to play as Mothra for the rest of these levels, which is kind of brutal. We do retain the level, but getting through some of these areas is probably going to be pretty rough as Mothra, although we can fly under these at least. Gotta deal with that knockback. It's kind of wild, like how little damage some stuff does, and then all of a sudden, that one attack just destroyed me completely. I wonder what level you're supposed to be here. You can also tell that Mothra's attacks are really, really weak compared to Godzilla's. Like, I'm just hammering on these things. And not doing much damage at all. Should be able to go under those, but we really can't because of the knockback. I actually didn't even realize how long I've been recording too. I mean, I still do really like this game. I don't know. Nostalgia does weird things for your standards, I guess. I mean, I have to say though, I mean, fundamentally, it's pretty awful. It does not do a lot of favors to itself. We'll just go until we finish this level, or I actually die as Mothra on the episode there. Little trip down memory lane. Can I actually hit these? Kind of. I wonder if we actually cleared this mini boss, didn't we? I wonder if we still have to fight it again. Yeah, we do. Oh, it's a little different. It looks different now. That's weird. Like it's weird, like heart mushroom now. I don't know if these are actually hitting it. Oh, I actually can fly over it and just spam wing. Oh no, I just left the stage. I actually didn't mean to do that. That's funny. Anyway, that's Godzilla. Monster of monsters. I wouldn't probably recommend playing it for yourself, but I'm actually probably gonna play it for a while after I finish recording this because I'm a dork. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click like, helps a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.